My name is Paige. I'm 28 and a working wife. My husband Mike and I have been married for 3 years now. It's always been my dream to become a full-time homemaker, and I had everything down. Cooking, cleaning, you name it. But after talking things through, we decided to both keep working until we have kids. The plan was to save up as much as we can in the meantime. I work as an office assistant, and honestly, I like my job. It suits me, and the people I work with are great. Zero stress. But when I come home, the house is a mess. We'd agreed to split the chores evenly and even made a chore chart. But of course, Mike stopped helping after the first couple of weeks. That was the only time he really made an effort. One day, I said, "Hey, it's your turn to take out the trash and clean the bathroom this week. Remember, we agreed to split chores since we're both working." And he goes,
Shut up already. You're always giving off this help with the chores vibe. It's so annoying.
"But I'm just reminding you of what we agreed on. This is not fair."
Oh, great. Here comes the but attack again. Is that all you ever say?
Excuse me?
Who cares if the trash goes out next week instead? And the bathroom's not even that dirty.
You say that every time just to get out of doing anything, and when it's your turn to cook, it's always the same store-bought stuff or frozen food. And yet if I did that, you'd go off on me for being a bad wife.
God, you're so annoying lately. Honestly, you're making me not even want to come home. I'm starting to understand why guys cheat, you know.
What did you just say? Seriously? Did he really just say that? That is so messed up. But I've learned that if I argue back, he just gets even nastier. And eventually, he'll stop talking to me altogether for days, so now I just pretend not to care. When we first got married, Mike did the chores without complaining. He actually tried. But look at him now. I know it's useless to say anything, but sometimes I just have to speak up. I can't let him get away with everything. One day on the weekend, I was vacuuming and doing laundry first thing in the morning. And there was Mike, just lying on the couch like a potato. I couldn't help myself, so I snapped. "Hey, dude, can you at least help me clean up a little?" He replied,
Oh, hell no. I earn the money. Housework's your job. The wife's J-O-B.
"Excuse me?" Sure, Mike makes a little more than I do, but I work hard too, and honestly, if I were living on my own, I could easily get by on my salary alone without him. But you know, I realized that just blaming him all the time wasn't going to get me anywhere. He's so spoiled. He never responds to that. So this time, I decided to compromise and make a suggestion. I said, "Okay, if we can't go back to splitting chores like before, then at least help out 2 or 3 times a week. It's not fair, and I work full-time too." And he goes,
Nope, not gonna happen. I make more money than you, don't I?
"Well, yeah, but still."
Then no, don't expect me to do anything.
What, seriously?
I mean, don't you think people who don't contribute as much financially have no right to complain?
I'm not complaining. I'm trying to make a suggestion as part of this family.
And I'm telling you for the millionth time, it's not happening. Period. And if you keep nagging me, I'm leaving. Staying here is just stressing me out.
Wait, what? Where are you even going? Let's just talk this through. That would help, I promise.
Nope, I don't like being told what to do. Spending time with someone like you is such a waste of my energy. I'd rather go blow off some steam somewhere else.
And with that, Mike grabbed his wallet and walked out the door. Lately, his favorite thing to say is, "Housework is a woman's job. Women should be doing the chores." I mean, maybe that kind of thinking made sense in a different era, but times have changed. Women work now. A lot of couples have 2 full-time jobs. Splitting chores is normal. At least that's what I believe. I was feeling so overwhelmed that I finally decided to talk to Smith, one of my senior coworkers at the office. I told her, "My husband, he doesn't help with the housework at all. I'm honestly at my limit." And she said, "Oh girl, I feel you. My first husband was exactly like that. Never lifted a finger around the house, and all he ever did was complain. Then surprise, he ended up cheating on me, so you know what I did? I dumped his sorry ass." Wait, seriously? That's awful. I just don't know what to do anymore. I try to talk to him and work things out, but he won't even listen. Oh, I hate guys like that. That was my second husband, actually. Totally incapable of having a real conversation. Just ran away from anything uncomfortable. And yeah, I dumped him too. Wait, your second husband too? Of course, girl! It's my life and we only get one. I'm not gonna let some useless man drag me down. I really admire that kind of strength. Compared to you, I feel like I'm just stuck in this cycle of second-guessing everything. Don't beat yourself up. This is his fault, not yours. You've done more than enough. Now my third husband, he's the best. He does his share of chores and actually talks things through with me. Wait, you're on your third marriage? Yup. Though honestly, I wouldn't recommend taking the rocky road I did. But Paige, take it from someone who's been through 2 divorces. Your husband, he's not gonna change. Trust me on that. Yeah, I kinda figured. Watching Smith so bold and unapologetically herself, something hit me. I think I've reached my limit. I couldn't deny it anymore. The thought just kept spinning in my head. Divorce. That one word over and over. After work that day, I dragged myself home with heavy feet. I already knew what was waiting for me, a messy house like always, and Mike, sitting around like a king, probably yelling something like, "Yo, where's dinner? I've been working all day and I'm tired. Housework and cooking are a woman's job, remember? Chop chop, get to it." But that day was different. When I walked in, the living room was completely dark. Mike was sitting on the couch, not even bothering to turn on a light. What are you doing sitting here in the dark? You kind of scared me.
Well, the thing is, I got laid off today.
Wait, what? Laid off? What happened?
I don't really know. Apparently the company's been struggling for a while, and somehow I ended up being one of the first to go.
You're serious?
Yeah.
I was about to say something kind, offer support, thinking maybe he was feeling down. But then he said something absolutely ridiculous. Smiling like it was no big deal, Mike looked at me and said,
Well, I guess they laid me off because they figured I'd do just fine somewhere else. Not like you, obviously.
Excuse me? What did you just say? I mean, if the company really needed you, they wouldn't have let you go so fast, don't you think?
Wait. Are you seriously trying to put me down right now?
I'm not trying to, I'm just saying you should be worrying about your job.
But whatever. It's not like it's the end of the world, right? I've got a roof over my head and a wife who works. Guess it was a smart move to keep the whole dual income thing going, huh?
I'm sorry, what? What the hell is he saying just now? Then he grinned and said,
Anyway, I've been thinking about it, and I've made up my mind. Starting today, I'm gonna be a stay-at-home husband.
What? I was literally speechless. This man who doesn't even do the bare minimum around the house, no, let me rephrase that. This man who refuses to do housework now wants to be a stay-at-home husband? Absolutely not! So I said it straight up. Are you kidding me? You're the one who kept saying housework is a woman's job. There's no way you could handle being a stay-at-home husband. Just because you lost your job, don't start making these convenient little declarations. I don't trust a word of it.
Aw, come on, don't be like that. You've never even seen what I can really do, Paige. I'm telling you, if I actually tried, I'd totally be capable. Just let me take over for once.
Take over? You can't even take the trash out properly.
Whatever. Stop overthinking it. Just give me one chance. If I slack off, then you can do whatever, you know? Boil me, grill me, divorce me, whatever. Sounds fair?
I honestly wanted to divorce him then and there. I knew better than to expect anything from him, but still, deep down, a tiny part of me couldn't help but hope. That's right. I decided to use this as a chance to really think about our future and whether or not I should stay in this marriage. So I told him, okay, fine, but this is your last chance. The last one. If you don't pull your weight around the house, I'm done. There won't be a next time, okay?
Okie dokie.
Smith had made it pretty clear that she didn't think he had any hope of changing. But maybe, just maybe, a miracle might happen. At first, it actually looked like one had. The next morning, Mike got up early, cleaned the house, did the laundry, even made breakfast, clumsy as it was. He really tried. But it only lasted a few days, of course. Before long, he went right back to being lazy and selfish. Worse than ever, actually. Then one night, while he was passed out drunk on the couch, his phone buzzed. I glanced over. Who texts someone this late at night? Is it urgent? I was about to wake him up when I saw the message on his screen. To my sweet house husband, Mike, thanks for all your hard work today. I'm so happy we can spend more time together now that you're not working during the day. Can't wait to see you again tomorrow. From Anna. What the hell is that? I felt rage boil up inside me. He doesn't work, barely lifts a finger at home, and now he's cheating? That was it. I was done. Completely and utterly done. I was gonna take him for everything he had and dump his sorry ass for good. I took screenshots of the texts immediately as evidence. The very next day, I hired a private investigator. Well, they didn't disappoint. It turns out there was plenty of dirt to be found. Once I had enough evidence lined up, I contacted a lawyer with everything prepared down to the last detail. I sat Mike down for a little chat. Hey Mike, we need to talk.
Whoa, Paige, what's with the scary face?
Here, sign this right now.
Huh? A divorce paper? Wait, what? Why?
Mike's face went completely pale. I mean, of course he was panicking because he probably thought he could just keep mooching off my paycheck and live a carefree life. Too bad that dream was over. Why? Are you seriously asking me that? Because you cheated on me with that woman, Anna, remember? Oh, and you proudly announced that you'd be a stay-at-home husband, yet barely lift a finger around here. I told you this was your last chance, didn't I?
I mean, yeah, I know, but divorce? All of a sudden?
Oh, and by the way, did you know that Anna's married too? Her husband? Kinda known for having a bit of a temper from what I hear. Good luck with that.
Wait, what? Hold on a second.
Don't worry, I've already mailed him copies of all the evidence I collected. Screenshots, dates, locations, the whole 9 yards.
No way. You didn't.
Yup, looks like you two are starring in your very own double affair scandal. I'm divorcing you, and both of you will be hearing from my lawyer. I'll be demanding compensation from everything, so count on it.
But, Paige, please, don't do this. It was just a stupid mistake. I wasn't thinking straight. You're the only one I've ever really loved.
Too late. I don't even want to look at you anymore. You blew your last chance, and you have no one to blame but yourself. From here on, talk to my lawyer. Oh, and don't even think about running. I've already informed your parents about everything.
No, this can't be happening. What the hell am I supposed to do?
After that, I walked out of the house without saying another word to Mike. Then I made sure to inform everyone, including his mistress, her husband, Mike's parents, and the woman's family, about everything that happened. Mike's parents, terrifying people. As soon as they heard the news, they rushed in from out of town. They apologized to me over and over and handed me $21,000 in compensation for all the trouble their son had caused. Naturally, I also demanded damages from the woman Mike had been cheating with. As for Mike, unemployed and penniless, his parents paid off the settlement for him, but in return they forced him to work off the debt by sending him to some sketchy company introduced by a loan shark. Now he's stuck working there full-time, living on site, and basically paying off what he owes for the rest of his life. The mistress? Her husband filed for divorce and hit her with a lawsuit too. I heard she had to borrow money from a financial company connected to her and her ex-husband's family, and was then forcibly transferred to some grueling overseas assignment to work it off. So, yeah, once the money was gone, so was the romance. Mike and his little mistress broke up shortly after that. A sad ending, don't you think? Well, not for me. As for me, I've never felt better. It's amazing how freeing life becomes when you cut off the dead weight. I'm back to killing it at work like always. Hey, I heard you finally divorced your husband. Took you long enough, huh? Yeah, you were right, Smith. He promised to try to make it work as a stay-at-home husband, and I wanted to believe him just one last time, you know? Oh no, honey. Men who talk like that, making excuses, promising the moon, they never change. Total losers, all of them. You might be right. Yeah, looking back, it was all just empty talk. But hey, you're better off without that trash. You're still young, Paige. Don't let one bad marriage get you down. Life happens. Now come on, let's grab dinner. My treat. Wait, really? Of course, girl. Didn't you say you've been craving something super spicy? Tonight's on me, so we're gonna sweat out all that negativity and eat something amazing. You know what? You're absolutely right. No time to be sulking. Tonight I'll sweat it all out with some spicy food and get back to kicking ass tomorrow. Thank you for watching. What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!